It's your boy, Queso Big Dipper.
I am back. What it do, baby?
And today, we are reacting to Kai Cenat, the biggest streamer in the world, dropping bars. I'm talking about back to back, no Vaseline, not like us level diss track on Mrs. Aubrey Graham. Now hit that thumbs up button. This video has a 5,000 thumbs up goal. I feel like with this, we need a little context when we go into situations like this. So when we see where the tensions where Drake and Kai even starts, it's all this clip. This one clip is more important than anything. And it's so funny because a lot of content creators have forgotten, just like in the discourse of everything that's going on. Do you remember originally it was Kai that they said was gonna direct the video for Nokia? It was coming off of this beef. It was Kai was supposed to be a part of it. Kai was supposed to do a stream with Drake. They seemed cool, and this happens.
Music video.
Oh.
Music video, not a banger.
Was
Let me tell you something, bro. Y'all gotta start letting me direct this shit. Everybody clear your mind. Look, Drake, I'm telling you right now, bro. Nokia, I ain't gonna lie. As a nigga that's gonna be honest, Nokia, that was a sold music video.
right.
Gang. Okay, symbolism, but that's not a...
Right, it felt like Drake was just... And you remember that Nokia video? I feel like for as botted and how everyone was trying to pretend that was a hit, Nokia came and went. And I feel for Kai. As an artist, I was an artist before I ever was a content creator, but then I entered into this content creation space, into the hip-hop discourse space and reaction space, and I've seen some success in it, and I've realized a weird dynamic that happens, because what happens is a lot of artists that I react to, whether somebody in their team might reach out to you, hey, big love, boy, appreciate you, man, we're big fans, right? And it has happened to me where then that same nigga makes a song that's not good, and he thinks because he's a big fan of me, I now can't do my job. But then I go, you wouldn't have been a big fan of me if I wasn't honest. Everybody knows, nigga, I'm the one who just randomly trashing shit. I seen them OV-ho niggas, they just posted a clip of my shit. And let me say this before I say anything else. I'm a nigga who enjoys rhythm. If I hear a beat, I always nod my head. With that being said, that Central C and Drake song sounded like it was Drake and, what's that nigga's name? Yeet. Sounded like a nigga farted in a cup and let the little top off of the cup. But even with that being said, I thought that song was ass. Obviously, you can get hella views if I say that it's good. Obviously, there's going to be some pull being, my brother really don't like Drake. He's just getting sued. Oh, I could really cash in on, no, I'm going to be the Drake guy. There would be hell of content to be created there, but it would be inorganic. It would be unauthentic, and I got here being authentic. Kai got here being himself. Obviously, he plays and does a character, but he's being himself. So what, you can't give your honest opinion?
Song where you got to do symbolism. Music video.
I do think, and then we went from that. So then Drake sees Kai's post, and he does the light-skinned petty king shit and drops a picture of Kai's forehead. And Kai was looking like he was balding, but he wasn't looking. God damn, KSI got a lot of head, boy. But got sidetracked. Kai also goes on after Drake does that and it's like, yo, I'm not beefing with Drake, but that was some weirdo petty shit, right? And also, the one thing that's being left out is Drake being with XQC, being with Aiden Ross. There's also a war that's going on, a civil war that's happening amongst streamers, and Drake is the king of that. Drake is the king of the subliminals, the king of the petty, and the king of, I'm riding through the rave bumping AR-AB, and he chose to rock with these niggas with Aiden Ross and all those, like, MAGA streamers. This all builds to now when Kai does the Mafia-thon 3, and Kai Cenat himself has bars for Drake, and the Dippers gotta hear, folks. And the Dippers gotta hear, folks. Let's get it.
I said, hey, see, don't forget the 3. You fuck with me, what? You gon' see. Damn. I get that shit, got you singing like it's Glee. Damn. Put that boy in a wheelchair, how he doing the grass seed. Like,
oh no! When you're getting dissed by Kai, it's going bad for you, Drake. Who is this nigga's PR? And I like his little flow. He said, now you doing the grass. Yeah, I can tell he really freestyling. It's much better than B-Lou's diss track. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because even to me, it's like, we know these celebrity niggas be fake as fuck. Why don't you be a better type of fake? You're suing the content creators. You're going at Kai. You're standing with the MAGA niggas. For so long, I fight against the division of our race. I do. So I fight against the idea of like, okay, you're a black American. Me, I'm like an African American. Like my parents came from Nigeria. You're an African American through generations of being in America. I don't think we should divide each other. We niggas, bro. I like us to be together, to be honest. I like us to, because we have a lot of shared experiences, and even though there is differences, of course, it's not your choice that there are differences. A fucking cracker in a boat, nigga. You still one of us. You come to the land, you're still welcome. That's how I want to feel, and I also want to feel the same way about like a mixed race person, because regardless, we are in a racial melting pot that is America, and it's not as simple as black and white sometimes. Sometimes you might be a person who grew up in a place that's predominantly white. You might end up with a white girl. A white girl ends up in a guy ends up in a black guy ends up in a place that's predominantly Latin. You might end up with a Latin girl. You meet a girl playing a sport. Life is so diverse. So I go, yeah, let's not divide them. They niggas too. Everybody niggas. And so I always fought against the idea that Drake could even be a culture vulture. Even though once you do that Canadian thing, though, I think you got a little better of a case. But I go, I don't want to do that. I don't want Malcolm X was mixed. Are we really, if we start doing this is a slippery slope we're going to go down. I want Chris Brown to be a nigga. But then you go, what is the difference between what Drake has done and what Miley Cyrus did? Hip-hop built you up, Aubrey. When you needed the culture, we was there to ride and stand for you. When you needed the culture, Drake, we was right there for you. When you did something that most people cannot do, which is transition from being a child star, especially from a corny-ass show like Degrassi, we did that for you. We did something that the white folks didn't do for Victoria Justice. We did some shit for you that they didn't do from the bitch from iCarly. We did that, and then we ignored all that shit. Came out with a video with Kanye, nigga, we took you on. And at the first moment where it felt like niggas quit fucking with you, you gave hip-hop your ass to kiss. Now, there's always been the Pusha T moments. There's always been the Meek Mill moments, but there was always a divide. Like, there was always like this is Team Pusha, this is... Now it feels like Team Drake is not hip-hop. There is a Team Drake. It's just XQC and Aiden Ross and niggas like that. And so now hip-hop's looking at you like, why, my nigga? But maybe he is a culture vulture. Maybe he is a Miley Cyrus, a Post Malone, and once they're done using the culture up, they insult it, they play us down, and they move on, and they get their money, they get the money here, and pretend like we don't. They don't come back and give niggas features and all that shit. And I was like, no, but Drake does features with the niggas he steals culture, so it's okay.
Like, I'm in Mafia, Don fucking 3. Nigga, if you fuck with me, you gon' get hit with that beam, nigga. I said,
yeah, and I think Kai did what he was supposed to do. Can we get no more vultures in the comment? It makes me sad. It's annoying. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of, like, you see an artist like a Post Malone. I enjoy the song White Iverson. I enjoy Sunflower. There's a lot of joints I actually like by this guy, but I understand that it's like, it's a racial grift, which makes it so much harder to enjoy. Why does it have to be like that? Why can't you, I'm not even saying like, why can't you just express yourself in an authentic way? That goes for Drake. Cause you clearly ain't this hip hop nigga you've been lying to us. Remember when Drake used to go to battle raps? God, this nigga is a fucking clown. Remember when he used to be at the fucking battle rap events? Now you suing niggas for a battle? I'm out of here. Drake, Ovi hoes, clip this one, lame ass niggas. We out this bitch, man.